getting ready for work. I have a late start up today, which is really good after my late night out working last night. And my stomach, I was up at 3 a.m. with that last video I did. My stomach will not stop bothering me. I don't know what that's about. It's all upset about something. And so I didn't sleep well. I did not sleep well at all, and I woke up with a headache. I still have a headache. I'm bending over my makeup bag right now, and I can really feel it. I did take a couple. I'll leave. I woke up, and I thought, oh, I can't stand this. I've been awake most of the night. My stomach was bothering me, been bothering me. And I gotta get garbage together today. I got stuff on my head. And I don't know. Anyways, I just changed the bathroom garbage. I don't have time. I don't have time to do anything. I gotta hurry up, but I am behind. Sometimes I get confused on what time I should set my alarm. I sit there and I look at the clock and I try to figure it out. And I have to look at what do they call it, an analogical clock. I can't look at a digital clock and figure it out. I have to look at an actual clock because I have to try to go backtrack in my head. The time I have to be there, try to figure out what time it is that I have to get up. I can't do it unless I'm looking at my clock. I can't figure any of my time out. I can't figure my alarms out or nothing. I have to sit there and calculate in my head. I have to sit there and go backwards, and sometimes I get it very mixed up. I get confused. And I think, oh, you stupid dummy. I was thinking of it this way, and I should have set my alarm at this time. And yeah, I mix it up quite often. I'll not be able to figure out the time correctly, and I looked at it wrong, and I have such a hard time with that, trying to figure out, okay, if I gotta be work for 9, what time I gotta be up. It's just best that, I just figure 2 hours ahead and set my alarm. I try to think, if I could just, I'm trying to figure out if I could squeeze in an extra 15, 20 minutes before the alarm goes off. But I know every time I do that, I always think, I know I'm safer. I just set it 2 hours ahead and just set that alarm and get up. Because even now, I have to hurry and I can't find stuff here. But I guess it was done. Anyways, yes, if I can stick to my 4 hours, I'm sure they need help this morning. They've probably already been phoning me, asking me to help out. And, my makeup bag. But it'd give, you probably can't hear me. It'd give me a chance to get my garbage out, I hope, because I got to get it together, because I miss the weeks. And it's no good because then we don't have a bin. I have to wait until next week and the garbage piles up. So I got to come home. I got to collect all the garbage from the living room. And I have to have the energy to do it. If I don't have the energy to do it, it's not going to get done. And then I got garbage sitting around for a week. So if I have shorter hours today, and I got this headache, I can feel it. I got a headache. It really sucks. I hate not being able to find anything. Every morning I go through this, try to divide up my makeup somewhat, but you know what? It doesn't help me much. I try to organize it, but that doesn't help. That doesn't work. Anyways, I gotta get my breakfast. It's like me trying to get to my clients sometimes, I'll tell you. I don't know why. I get on streets. I know what street I'm on. I know I'm on Dunstan. I know I'm on Memorial, but I can't figure out where I am. Oh, I hate that. I always get a little panic, eh? Like, not panic, like, drive off the road panic. It just, you break out in that little sweat. And I always think, and I look around, I know what road I'm on, because I know where I come from. I can even know where I'm going to. But I just can't place where I am. And I think, shouldn't I be at the lights yet? And I always get a little panic. And I'm going over my head. Yes, I know I turned on Dunstan. And I don't know. I have to go over and over in my head, like my driving directions, where I'm going. I have to make myself think, okay, I gotta go this way. I have to map it out in my head, even though I go to the same clients so often. I mean, I have different ones now and then, but I go to same ones so often. I'm sitting there mapping out the route in my head over and over and where I gotta turn. And I try to stick right to it, because if I start to think and I'm not thinking about where I'm going, well, first off, I'll go past where I'm supposed to go and turn. Secondly, I lose the point of where I am. I'll go, I know I'm on Dunstan, and I'll look around, I'll look at the houses, and it doesn't look familiar, and I think, I don't know where I am. How far am I? Shouldn't I be at the lights yet? And then I always have a little panic and anxiety and a little bit of a sweat breakout. And I was going to a client's house one time, and I knew I was going in the right direction. I knew what street I was on, and I could not think where that client lived, even though it's someone I go to all the time. I just couldn't. And I knew if I went up, I knew if I kept going straight, I'd come to Brantwood. I knew if I turned left, I would go to so-and-so, my other client I have. I knew if I turned right, what street I'd be at, and a client up there I'd go to. But the client I was going to, I knew I was heading in the right direction. And there's just no way. I just had a total, absolute blank. I could not think of, and it just makes you kind of like break out into a sweat. And you worry, and you just go, oh my God. It's a bit of a panic feeling when it's not that I don't know where I am, but you don't know where you're going, or you don't know, I know I'm on, Memorial, but all of a sudden it's just like nothing seems familiar. I don't know how far I am, and I just tell myself, well, it's not like you're lost, dummy. Just keep going until you see something and you figure it out. It's awful. It's an awful feeling. My heart always goes out to these people with Alzheimer's and dementia. It's got to be terrible to have your mind robbed from you like that. Not know where you are, and every once in a while just little things happen. I just get confused about which way I'm supposed to be going. I miss a corner. I think, I was supposed to turn there. I think, how far do I have to go yet? Where do I have to turn yet? Little things like that, and it's a panic, and I just couldn't imagine. It's scary stuff. Okay, I gotta really, really hurry.